Most people think discipline is something you use when motivation disappears. They think it is a backup plan, a last resort. That misunderstanding is why discipline never stays. Discipline is not something you turn on when things go wrong. Discipline is a way of living. It is quiet, it is repetitive, it is often invisible, and that is exactly why it works. Discipline is not about forcing yourself to suffer. It is about deciding what matters before emotions interfere. It is the choice to respect your future self more than your current comfort. It is choosing structure in a world addicted to impulse. This is not about hype. This is not about motivation. This is about standards. Motivation is unreliable. It depends on mood, energy, weather, and circumstance. Some days motivation shows up. Most days it does not. If your progress waits for motivation, progress will always be delayed. Eastern wisdom understood this long ago. Monks did not meditate because they felt inspired. They meditated because it was the practice. Warriors did not train because it was exciting. They trained because repetition created readiness. They understood that emotion is unstable, but discipline is stable. Feelings change. Structure remains. Discipline is not something you do occasionally. It becomes something you are. When discipline becomes identity, effort becomes automatic. You do not argue with yourself. You do not negotiate with distraction. You do not wait for permission from your mood. You act because acting is normal. Just like breathing. Just like walking. Just like showing up. Most people are exhausted not because they work too hard, but because they constantly debate themselves. Discipline removes that debate. Most people chase intensity. They want transformation overnight. They want visible change immediately. They want proof before patience. But intensity burns quickly. Consistency builds slowly. Eastern philosophy teaches the power of repetition. Small actions, every day, without emotion. A single drop of water does nothing, but thousands of drops shape stone. Progress is quiet at the beginning, so quiet that it feels like nothing is happening. That silence makes people quit, not because the work is too hard, but because it is not dramatic. Boredom is misunderstood. Boredom is not failure. Boredom is the test. If you can continue without excitement, you gain control. If you can repeat without recognition, you gain strength. Most people need stimulation to move. Disciplined people move without it. That is the difference. Comfort feels innocent. It feels deserved. It feels temporary. It feels reasonable. But comfort compounds. Every time you choose comfort over discipline, you reinforce avoidance. The mind learns patterns quickly. It learns how to delay. It learns how to justify. It learns how to protect short-term ease. Discipline creates discomfort now. Comfort creates discomfort later. The disciplined suffer early. They wake up when it is uncomfortable. They work when it feels boring. They repeat when results are invisible. The undisciplined suffer later. They suffer through stress. They suffer through stagnation. They suffer through regret. Both paths contain discomfort. Only one contains growth. True discipline is calm. It is not anger. It is not aggression. It is not self-punishment. It is control. A disciplined mind does not rush. It does not panic. It does not overreact. It executes. Stillness is strength. A calm mind sees clearly. A noisy mind confuses motion with progress. When you control your reactions, you control your direction. Discipline is built quietly. No announcements. No applause. No validation. Just repetition. Day after day. Task after task. Promise after promise kept. Most people want confidence without effort, success without structure, peace without order. But life does not reward intention. It rewards behavior. You do not rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. That is why discipline matters. Discipline is not perfection. You will drift. You will fail. You will hesitate. Discipline is not never falling off. Discipline is always returning. Returning to the routine. Returning to the standard. Returning to the work. No drama, no self-hate, just correction. The disciplined do not punish themselves for mistakes. They simply resume. That ability to return is power. Most people quit because they believe a mistake disqualifies them. It does not. Only quitting does. You do not need more motivation. You need fewer negotiations with weakness. Decide once, then repeat. Decide when you wake up. Decide how you work. Decide what you tolerate. Reduce decisions and discipline becomes natural. Discipline is the highest form of self-respect because it means you trust yourself. You trust that your future matters. You trust that effort compounds. You trust that consistency will outperform emotion. A person who trusts themselves does not wait to feel ready. They move quietly, calmly, relentlessly.